Hold up. Hey YouTube, this is Matthew Morgan coming back to make another video. Couple things I want to say. One, the truth of humanity is not the fact that people don't believe in God. Everybody does. The only reality is when you pray to God about something, He answers you. That determines whether or not you keep believing in Him. Like, for prime example, somebody wants their parent to live or their loved one to live, and they have some type of life threatening disease. They pray to God to heal that person. God heals them, meaning He takes them out their suffering and takes them to be with Him. So that person's now angry with God because the way they wanted something to be and the way it ended, it's not the same thing. So it made them hate God or turn into an atheist or agnostic or whatever the case may be. But the reality is, it's not that people don't believe in God, it's just when He answers your prayers about something that determines whether or not you believe in God or not. Just to be real. It's people like, why don't you believe in God? Oh, I just don't. Or they try to say something about, I believe in science or something. No, it's just the fact that when you prayed about an answer, you got it in a way you didn't expect, and that made you not believe. I'm just to the point right there. Second thing, church people, and I keep saying that because y'all are the most hated people on earth, just to keep it 100 with you. Y'all think running to the church to run away from your problems is solving them. It is not doing that. To be perfectly honest with you, it's only making them worse because you're just going to run right back into them. And trying to go to church to run from your problems, then trying to join ministries to run from your problems. It's only going to make them worse. That's all I'm saying, because that's the main reason people run to the church is to run away from the emotional stuff that they have to deal with in their everyday life. And instead of just facing it, they run. And the funny thing about it is, running to God is not going to save your issues from you. The only thing it's going to do is build them up to the point where they burst open and hit you harder than you could have got hit if you would have just dealt with them in the first place. So, simply saying, church people run to church to run from God, to run from their problems, to run to God. In other words, the same God that church people run to save them from their problems is the same God that the church people run from to hide from their problems. It's a weird contradiction, but if you see the way a lot of church people act, you'll get the point. It's like, for example, someone who's a drug addict. They may run to the church to escape the fact that they're on drugs, and they might run to God to escape the fact that they're on drugs. But here's what I'm saying: they didn't run to God spiritually, they just ran to God physically. They're just trying to get some solitude about their problems. They never got it fixed. And the one thing about the church is they're good at doing that. They'll try to lull you in some heavenly BS and then put you in some ministries, teach you the Bible, and helps you forget about your problems that don't mean they ever got fixed. And you run to God about Him holding you and making you feel better, but when it comes time for you to fix your problems, that's when you run away from God. That's what I'm saying. People run to God so He makes them feel better about themselves, but when it's time to fix their problems, they run from Him. yeah, that's just kind of how that works. And I also just want to say a lot of the same people that be pretending to have your best interest in heart are the same people that are behind closed doors screwing you over in life. So I'm just saying. But anyway, yeah, I'm out.